There he is, everybody. Funny man, Ethan Marsh.
Oh, shit. Good for these guys. Give it up for the host. Let them hear it. Yeah, nice. I'm well known at the T-Stops. I'm one of the best T-Stop comedians. It's great to be here. I actually dressed up for this gig. I put some effort into my presentation, you know. So I put on a nice blazer, and right when I was looking in the mirror right before I left to get on the train, I looked at it and said, "Oh man, I just look like a divorced dad who just wants his kids back." Yeah. Thanks. Exactly. This blazer has a real "I'm trying to be a better man, Denise" type of vibe to it, you know. Nice to be here. I kind of dress like a music teacher that either just lost it or is about to lose it. You know, it's a type of vibe. A very academic look I have. I kind of dress like a professor of burrito studies. You know, kind of at a small liberal arts college in the Northeast. Kind of dress like the chair of the guacamole department, if you know what I mean. Some guacamole fans like it. Great to be here. Ah, it's nice to hear all that healing, mild laughter. It's what I do it for, folks. It's what I do it for. You know what I mean? Honestly, it helps because I've been having a tough time. I just got some pretty intense health news. My doctor says I'm officially not getting any cuter. That was hard. That was a hard news to get. Yeah, I thought I had a few more years left. You know, it was hard. He says I have a case of acute uncuteness. It's very mean thing. He's one of those kind of straight-talking doctors, you know what I mean? He'll be mean, but he gives you straight talk, you know? He'll be like, "Well, you're kind of fat and a little ugly, but I'd make out with you if I was drunk." Are you saying that as a doctor or as a man? My heart wants to know. He's one of those, you know, exactly. Very emotional guy, like that. He's kind of like, he's a very mean doctor. He's not like that guy on TV, what's his name, House? He's not like that guy House. But he's smaller and not as good. I call him Shed. So this is hanging out with my boy, Shed MD, just talking about all these crazy health issues I have. I can tell I'm a little stuffed up. I have some pretty intense allergies. I just found out that I'm allergic to listening to high school kids talk on the phone. That was a very intense allergy. I found out that allergy on the red line. I got to listen to this phone conversation verbatim. For real. And I started thinking to myself, is anything real? What is reality? Why is it so awful right now? Oh, I'm riding the MBTA. That makes sense. It's probably why that was awful. Guys, I'm not doing these shows on cable access for the fame, all right? I don't want the fame. Get the fame away from me, you know? Not a fan. You know, I like a moderate amount of fame, just like a mild amount of fame, kind of like a furniture celebrity. Those are my favorite types of celebrities. I like furniture celebrities, you know, like your Bernies and Phils or that jerk from Jordan's Furniture with the ponytail. I like furniture celebrities because they look like they could just be any old loser, you know? Like you could be hanging out with your friend and be like, "Hey, is that the guy that owns the mattress barn?" Like, I don't think so. He's going through your garbage. If that is the guy that owns the mattress barn, he is a horrible businessman. All right, I'll leave you with this. Let's wrap this puppy up. Let's put this paper to bed. I don't have too many sexy dating tips. I don't have a lot of those, but I will say this. I think when you invite a lady over to your house, it should be, like, tastefully messy, you know? It shouldn't be too clear. It should be like, was this guy a serial killer? You know? It should be, like, tastefully messy. You should invite a lady and be like, "Oh, sorry about all these Renaissance paintings. Let me just move these out of the way."
Meow.
I normally don't have this many candelabras out. Had a Liberace party the other week. Things got a little weird. Oh, yeah, you can just leave your coat on that pile of monocles over there. The Monopoly guy was here. Friend of the family. Basically, shake your head at women like this. That's all I've got. It's my secret to them. I could shake my head at this beautiful audience all night. Give it up for yourselves. Give it up for Heavy Leather. Let it rip.
Ethan Marsh, everybody. Funny man. Play him up, fellas. No, come sit down. Thank you. It's the Heavy Leather band. This band didn't even exist before a couple hours ago.
so good.
And
They're
now,
like,
and now they are an unstoppable force.
yeah.
Hey, funny man, Ethan Marsh.
Yeah, what's up?
My question to you is, what was your last? And this is.
Got it.
Oh, thanks. That's a great help. What was your last non-comedic celebrity sighting? Go ahead.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
my last non-comedic
Yeah.
celebrity
Yeah.
sighting. Oh wow.
Comics don't count because you're in that world.
Oh man, yeah.
Go
I
ahead.
saw Matt Damon like a little while
Whoa!
ago. Yeah, that was fucking incredible. Yeah, there was like 15 people like around him, but he was just walking around Harvard Square. So that's about as leaving the garage. So I guess he might have dropped by Newbury Comics.
Right.
Probably the Hempist. Seems pretty crunchy. Seems like a chill.
Did he seem really unremarkable in person? That's my favorite.
just like
when
a
they're
blonde
just
dude.
short
It was just
and
like a
whatever.
And then 10 minutes later, everyone's like, "Oh my God, that's Matt Damon." But
Oh, and
exactly. So I caught the like afterwards. You know what I mean?
my
Nothing that
favorite
exciting.
thing is to just walk away like I couldn't give it enough.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I do too.
I
That's what celebrities want you to do. You shouldn't ever be like, "Hey, I liked you in that thing." This will be like, "Oh, it's this jerk again." You should just like be like, "Ugh, whatever, it's this guy." That's the right way to do things.
Wait a minute. But so, how did you feel about this lady right here waving to you at Stony Brook all the time?
Oh, I love it. I love it. It's one of my favorite things. You know what I mean? It brightens up my morning. You know, just. To
But
see
did you know
someone-
why? Did you think I was
Of
a
course,
creep?
Of course, I
Because he's funny man Ethan Marsh.
exactly. Of course, I'm a funny guy. I attract funny people. You know what I mean?
Ethan Marsh, tell me what is the worst venue bathroom you've ever encountered?
Oh wow. I'd
He's
have to
been
say
to some-
CBGB's way back in the day. Yeah. Wow, that's
I
like
love
legendarily horrible. Yeah, I'd say up there, but there's also
But you've been to like basement shows. Those can get pretty dirty.
sometimes those are gnarly, but there's really ones that you expect them to be better. You know what I mean? Like a VFW or like this is where people go and this is where people are spending money and they're just frightening. Whereas
Yeah.
just like it's just like a horror movie. But
When I was on vacation a couple of weeks ago, the boat was like the pee was just sloshing over and all the like because they were very clear like do not put any toilet paper or any product of any kind in these toilets on the boat.
Yeah.
People of course were drunk and did it anyway, and you just went in there and you had to like bet on just getting sloshed with
Ethan
urine.
Marsh, have you ever peed on a boat?
oh yeah, definitely did a lot of like deep sea fishing stuff,
What?
but not
Wow,
too
he's a
many, but
fisher.
a few times. No, I wouldn't say I'm a fisherman. I'm a guy that gets drunk on a boat. That's pretty much it.
Pretty good. Lily Chrome, have you ever peed on a boat?
Not on a boat, maybe off a boat.
Okay, off a
but-
boat.
Yeah, like a speedboat.
You peed off of a
Like
speedboat?
Yeah.
You just hung over the side.
Yeah.
I like sat, on the side.
Wow.
Wow, I didn't even think to do that.
That's pretty cool.
I was just miserably holding my pee.
All right, Ethan Marsh, get out of here because we got more. But we'll bring you back in a few minutes. Just hang out. There goes everybody. Ethan Marsh.